When Premier Doug Ford first came to office, he promised to remain grounded.
I'm the only premier in history that refuses to use the premier's plane, the King Air, that costs the taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. I prefer to drive around.
But 7 years later, Ford is now about to take flight, buying a private jet costing taxpayers $30 million.
I think it's outrageous that the premier would be considering spending $30 million on a luxury private plane. You know, he could maybe just take economy like the rest of us too, and actually understand how the rest of the world is getting by.
The Premier's office says it's a second-hand, Canadian-made Challenger 650, a 12-seater plane with the range to fly the Premier across the country to the United States and even to Europe. Bombardier has billed the jet as offering high-end comfort equipped with HD screens and wider seats, which is why it's already being dubbed the gravy plane.
When people can't afford to buy groceries or gas, Doug Ford is buying himself a private jet. It doesn't get much more out of touch than that.
The Ford government said the price tag is lower than what Quebec or the federal government has paid for its jets. But critics are now questioning whether the Premier's private plane is one of the driving factors behind the takeover of Toronto's Island Airport. Currently, only turboprop aircraft are allowed to land there, and Ford said an expansion is necessary.
We're going to make sure it's safe by extending the runways as well. But that's what we want to do, is focus on an economic driver for the city of Toronto.
While the expansion of the runway could take years, the Premier's plane is expected to take flight as soon as next week. At Queen's Park, Colin DeMello, Global News.